Here we go.
I'm good right here.
That's not this type of show. Hi, everybody. Hello. Some music going on. Hi, sweetie. There we go. Let's get started. There we go. Hi, everybody. Thank you, everybody. Let's start the show. Thank you. Happy Wednesday. Thank you, everybody. Have a seat. Have a seat. Welcome to the show, everybody. I'm Jace. It is Wednesday. Another beautiful day outside. Another day without snow. We're going to take it. She is my sunshine. Kendall, everybody. Give it up for Kendall.
Good morning.
Or
good morning. How are you today?
I'm doing well. How you doing?
I feel good too. I mean, we like clash match.
We kind of, usually we accidentally match.
Yeah.
Today a little bit. I'm wearing gray. I mean, we kind of go. I love that sweater though.
Thank you.
You look great. It looks like little stars on your shoulder.
I feel like there are little stars on my shoulder today.
It looks really nice. It looks really nice. Well, welcome to the show, everybody. Thanks for being here. I really do try to read, or the staff, we try to all read as much of your emails as we can. I stay away from the negative ones. I made a promise to myself last year that, for my own mental well-being, I am not going to read any negative ones. Just keep it out of my head. I don't need that. I don't need that anymore. I want to just have happy thoughts. But anyway, someone forwarded me a message that actually came from the Jason Show fan page, Facebook page, which if you haven't seen that page, it's full of great people who Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, I don't care what they're doing, they always watch our show. They've supported our show from day one, which means a great deal to me and everyone that works here. Well, we got a message from Tina. Hi, Tina. And I'm going to read a portion of it to you. She writes, I have to share a story. My mother-in-law lives in a memory care facility in Wisconsin. The 2 times a day she was sharp as a tack and happy were when Jason was on and Ellen was on. My daughter and I went to see Jason, and he was kind enough to record a video message for my mom. This gift is priceless. The nurses pull it up on the phone to make her happy, and Jason sent a mug, which is a visual reminder of the happiness the show brings. Jason continues to bring joy to my mom's life and is part of our FaceTimes, especially when she is sad. Thank you for bringing so much joy into our lives. Well, Tina, thank you. So I thought that was very sweet, and yeah, they FaceTime each other. The daughter FaceTimes with her mom, and then they talk about what happens on the show that day, and then she shows the mug. So
that is so sweet.
Isn't that sweet? So if her mom's watching, hi, sweetheart, I love you, and there we go. I love you, and I hope you're doing well. So thank you very much. Okay, guys, before I start crying, let's get to the hot dish. Here we go, everybody. First up, changes are happening over there at CBS this morning. I love it. I love the Fox 9 Morning News, obviously. I do. But, if I flip the dial, and I love the CBS this morning. The first move allegedly has been made. Nora O'Donnell posted this photo on Monday, likely the last time that we're going to see 4 anchors on that desk. Yeah, the woman all the way to the right, if you're not familiar with CBS this morning, screen right, everybody, that is Bianca Golodriga. And according to multiple sources, she is out as co-anchor. Now listen to this, here's what's crazy. She just started 6 months ago. But CBS News has a new boss, and that new boss reportedly thinks that 4 anchors is too many. CBS is hoping to keep Bianca in another role, but sources told the folks over at HuffPost that that's unlikely, that she has a contract that if she doesn't get CBS this morning, she can leave without penalty. So she is out of there. She's also a contributor at CNN, and executives at other networks are rumored to be interested in Bianca. Now, here's the other thing. At the same time, Gayle King has still not signed her new deal at CBS. Sources say the contract is being battled out by lawyers on both sides, which means Gayle is going for some money and a lot of money, and CBS is like that, trying to pull the purse open, because they are, and I've worked for them. I've enjoyed my time then. They are in the business known to be a little tight with the money for their news talent. NBC is famous for, I think Katie Couric at one point was making $15-20 million a year. It was crazy. CBS is a little tighter with the purse strings. So I don't know. What do you think of the 4 anchors? Do you like that?
It is a lot, but my favorite thing that you just did was this little money thing.
Little suction.
It reminded me of my father when I was in high school. And I was like, Dad, can I get a 20? It was like
opening the purse. Yeah, I know.
Yeah, no, I think the 4 anchors is a lot.
It is.
It's a lot of talking, but they don't argue like they do on other shows that have 4 or 5 anchors.
Yeah. The show on the other channel that people aren't watching right now because they're watching us. Yeah, exactly.
That one.
Remember, I don't care if you watch that other show. Watch us live, record them arguing. That's all I ask. That's all I ask.
What do you think?
I've said it a lot of times. The audience probably knows. I don't, and this one woman gets mad at me when I say this, but like I said, I'm staying away from negative people. I don't like 8,000 anchors. That's why the Good Mornings of America, that drives me nuts, because we got the George Snuffleupagus, we got Laura Spencer, we got Robin Roberts, we have Michael Strahan, we got Charo. I mean, there's just too many things going. Thank you, Aaron.
So much happening.
It's just, there's so much going on. I can't stand it. But no, I just go back to 3 anchors. I actually missed just 2 anchors. Back, in the Today Show, that's what I grew up with. Katie and Mervy Pervy Matt. That's what I liked waking up to. Okay, on a lighter note. Oh gosh.
It was hard to transition.
Is this vodka in here? I gotta, Thank you. On a lighter note, thank you, Aaron. And in case you missed it from this Monday, Nora returned from getting her appendix out, and she called out Gail. Because, Gail, kind of like us, Gail just says everything, no matter what. And Nora called Gail out for giving viewers too much information, a little TMI. Look at this.
Ta-da! She's back, Nora Dome. She lives.
I'm here. Glad to be back.
Yes, we told everybody about your appendectomy and that you're okay.
I know. I heard you telling everybody on the air that you thought I had gas, or I thought I had gas.
It's because that's what you said. Will, my favorite son, was very mad at me. He said, that wasn't nice of you to say that. I said, I don't think Nora, did you mind Nora saying that?
No, I didn't, because it was
true. That's what I said. That's what I
said. Well, and on that kind of thing, you really want to be exactly accurate, really.
But I'm all better.
But Will said, just because she told you doesn't mean you have to tell other people.
Yes.
But Nora is back, and she's okay.
And healthy.
Really good. And very healthy, and you look good.
And healthy, and that's all that matters. Gas or not. Thank you, audience. Next in the dish, there's another talk show pilot coming to Fox this summer. Because, that's our company. Our company has been doing this for years. Our show got a test. We'll talk about that later. Bethany had a test one time, Kris Jenner. Well, and this test is going to star the host of a popular reality show. RuPaul has signed a deal with our network. Yeah, has signed a deal with Fox for a 3-week test run of his new talk show. It's going to feature Ru interviewing celebrities and newsmakers of the day with his, quote, unique and inspirational spirit. Now, this won't be the first time Ru has his own talk show. Keen-eyed pop culture followers will remember that Ru in 96 created and starred in the RuPaul show on VH1. RuPaul will debut on June 10th and will air in select markets. Now, again, not all the Fox stations will have it. I don't know. Jeff, do we know if we're going to get it yet? No, they won't make that decision. We'll tell you because that's what happened like with our show. When the Jason Show was tested for 2 summers, we go in like Dallas, we went to Phoenix, we went to LA. It is, I love Ru. It is, I will tell you from personal experience, our staff knows, it is very hard to click with an audience in 3 weeks. I mean, that's not a lot of time to connect. I mean,
Right. This is like 90 Day Fiancé style.
Seriously.
It's just real quick.
People have to like you really quick.
Yeah.
They make a judgment call, and it's rough. I mean, we did it twice, and it's just like, you just go on TV and go, please like us, please, but Ru has a name that everybody knows, so that he definitely has a leg up. And if anyone can do it, Ru can.
Exactly. That's what I was going to say.
Yeah,
he's got a big personality. He'll be fine.
Yeah. Next in the dish, it's the fight that ended one of the longest friendships on any of the Real Housewives franchise. Even if you don't watch the show, you got to see this kind of go down. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills teased the fight between Lisa Vanderpump and her years-long friend Kyle Richards at the very start of the season. I told you guys about that. And last night, we finally saw the whole fight go down. Now, here's what happened. I want to catch. I never want to leave anybody out, especially if you don't watch the show. An article hit Radar Online dissing their co-star Dorit, who adopted a dog from her, right there, from Lisa's Dog Foundation. Then Dorit gave it to a friend. Okay, you follow me? She decided to get rid of the dog, gave the dog to a friend, and then that friend gave it to a kill shelter. Yeah. And then Lisa's foundation found out about it because the kill shelter called Lisa Vanderpump's dog foundation and said, I think we have one of your dogs here. Well, shortly after the article hit, Lisa, right there, denied Dorit did anything wrong, but the ladies all accused Lisa of leaking that article, and Kyle confronted her, leading to this.
I'm in a really bad position here because
why are you in a bad position?
Because as your friend, I want to say that is not true. I don't believe that, but I don't. I don't feel that, Ken.
You think I'm going to give a story to Radar Online, and then I'm going to go to TMZ and refute a story I've given to Radar Online?
That's what everybody thinks. Yes.
Who says that? Who says that?
Everybody.
Say it.
Everybody. I'm sorry. If I did something wrong, that doesn't mean you wouldn't love me.
I am not going to say, yes, I did something if I didn't do it.
I didn't come here to fight.
Okay.
I came here to tell you this is the overall consensus.
You came here to tell me I am a liar.
You're not a friend.
To be honest.
You cannot be a friend when you say something like that. She would never say that about you.
Get the out of my house. I swear to you, I'm done with it.
Yeah. It was, you know, I've watched that show from the beginning. I don't take joy in watching friendships dissolve right in front of me. That was uncomfortable to watch because they have been friends for years. And I don't like men getting in women's faces like that. Ken, I know he was defending his wife, and I appreciate that too, but did you, because Kyle kind of went like that. It's like, Ken, back up with the dog. I mean, just give her a little space there.
Yeah. That was very uncomfortable.
Yeah. We promise the rest of the show won't be that uncomfortable. Grab another cup of coffee. We'll be back in just a few minutes. Back after this, everybody.
Oh, won't you stay with me?
Sam Smith is winning the internet lately. Find out why I think he is doing so much good with his message of loving your body just as it is. Then the stadium is beautiful, and it looks like the food will be too. Our buddy, chef extraordinaire Justin Sutherland, is back with a preview of the bites inside the new Allianz field. And it's the most I'm not going to sing. It's the most wonderful time of year for me because we are trying the 3 finalists for Flavor of the Fair. You know I love that ice cream at the Dairy Building. Which ice cream flavor will win my heart? You're going to find out in just a little bit.
Just got off a stand-up comedy tour, correct? You just finished a comedy tour.
Yeah, I'm wrapping it up.
It had a rocky start.
Just one.
Yes.
You know, you ever have a bad day at work?
No.
You've never had a bad day at work?
They're all bad days, really, yeah.
New Year's Eve was just one of those. It was just a bad day at work. So I get off set and I fly directly to Miami, like the day before, right? And well, really the night before. And a lot of my friends were in town, and they're like, Tiffany, come on, we gotta go out. Come on, let's go out, let's celebrate. And I was like, no, I'd rather go to sleep. I got a big show tomorrow. They're like, no, come on, you gotta celebrate. You need to celebrate all your successes. Come on, Tiff, you won an Emmy. You got a movie that made over $100 million. You need to celebrate. I thought I was dead. I definitely woke up dead. I was hurting really bad. And they were like, come on, Tiff, you got to make a video to let everybody know where you're going to be. And if you saw this video on my Instagram page, you know that was not going to be a good show. If you had any common sense, you know, she not ready. She was not ready.
She was not ready. No, she was not. Tiffany Haddish on Kimmel last night talking about her worst stand-up ever. She says she's going, it was, you feel bad. I mean, everyone has a rough day. She says she's going back to Miami, and those who are in the crowd on New Year's Eve will get free admission. All other tickets, isn't it? Yeah. And all other tickets are $20, and they're going to be donated to charity. Next in the dish, as we've talked about over the last few months, Sam Smith is on a mission to embrace his body just how it is. He previously talked about his body image issues and feeling self-conscious, particularly with his chest. When he was 12, he says kids on the playground would grab his chest in front of everyone. He says as a result, he got liposuction. That's right. Think about that at that young of an age. Seriously. This is a picture that he posted saying he feels bloated and gross, but he just doesn't care anymore. And yeah, I so appreciate, the reason we're doing this story is I think he's doing so much good because, you know, especially now in this age of Instagram, where people are literally making industries out of posting pictures of themselves shirtless in the gym. For young people looking at that, they look at it as an unattainable mark of beauty. And for Sam Smith, who a lot of young people look up to, especially a lot of young boys in the LGBTQ community, which women have been dealing with body issues for decades. But I will tell you, as a gay guy in the gay community, it's rough because, entry into certain areas of the community, the entry fee is having 0% body fat and looking a certain way. It really is. Right. I myself have struggled with it. There are really times when I get very low and I feel pretty worthless to the gay community because I'm not a 30-inch waist and have, a Popeye chest. Or Popeye. Well, I said,
he's got
did I say
good biceps.
Popeye? Yeah, anyway. But no, and there's a lot of people that struggle with that. And Sam Smith, I love that he is celebrating his body just as it is. And so that way there's I'm sure there's a young boy watching Sam Smith going, you know what? Sam Smith is posting, because I know I wouldn't take my shirt off at the beach when I was a kid. I was horribly embarrassed. But now maybe I didn't have a Sam Smith. So now maybe there's a kid watching in Elk Grove that goes, you know what? I'm going to take my shirt off. And if I have little moobs, that's what I call them. I call them little moobs. I will be proud of my little moobs. Yeah.
Proud of your moobs.
Yeah. It is rough. It is rough. I think he's doing he doesn't even realize the good that he's doing. It really, seriously. Next in the dish, Candace Cameron Bure visited Hoda and Kathy Lee yesterday. She was set to play a game with her Full House co-star Jodie Sweetin. But before the game got started, Hoda had to ask about her co-star Lori Loughlin. Because Lori, y'all know Aunt Becky / the college admission scandal / trifling / jail. Maybe. We don't know.
Funny.
I'm just saying.
Sorry.
Our executive producer was like, no, just a joke. She's not in jail. Take a look.
It's too personal to us, and we would never want to talk about someone that's such a dear and close friend, but I think I've already said that we are family, and we stand by each other and pray for each other, and we'll always be there for each other.
Holy Crystal Carrington with those. Did you see the shoulders on that? The audience.
Both of
audience
them.
isn't getting any of my references today. No, those were giant.
They were huge, like poke an eye out.
I'm serious. It made her look 3 times. Her shoulders were huge.
It's like one of those box head things.
Yeah, it is a tough position. Like Candace, sometimes I got to be honest, drives me nuts. But that would be. I was thinking about that. What a tough position. Like, let's say. I don't know, like let's say executive producer Jeff was busted in something, I don't know, running a gambling ring or something. I would have to go on, I don't know, why did I make him
comical.
But I would have to, the audience is actually clapping for my executive producer having a gambling problem. But anyway, but if a friend of mine that was a public figure was caught in scandal, what would you say when you would be asked about it? I think I would try to support that person because the last thing that person in turmoil needs is someone else dumping on them. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah, I think you try to be as PC as possible.
Yeah, and not add to the hell they're going through. Still ahead, everybody. It was girls' night last night, and you won't believe what I ate. You honestly have no idea, unless you listen to the radio show. And then Minnesota United ready to open up their new home, and we've got the chefs who will feed y'all. What are you going to be eating? You'll find out when we come back. Back in a moment, everybody. Welcome back to the show, everybody. The Minneapolis-St. Paul area, I say it almost weekly, daily, I'll say it again today, is full of so many great spots to eat. We really are. I mean, if you talk to people from the coasts, they no longer think of us as flyover country for cuisine. We are a destination now. And you've probably heard me talk about my weekly girls' night, where my two of my closest friends, Jen Luke, and then my other friend with the fancy name, Lisa Lacourcier, we go out, we get away from our spouses, and we have just a night of letting loose. And every week we try a different restaurant, someplace we've never been before. Last night, I ate something for the first time in my life. Now, before, well, I ate that right there, everybody. That is
a straight up pigeon?
I ate a pigeon. Now,
what?
The audience, they're not, I know, ma'am, I didn't, not that particular pigeon. Oh, the audience is turning against me. I didn't eat that pigeon, but I did eat pigeon for the very first time. Now, we went back to a restaurant that I named Best Thing Ever, FEMA's restaurant in Minneapolis, and tried the dish. That is the dish that you're looking at right there next to me. Now, it looks like it's kind of at the intersection of a dessert and an appetizer. The meat is braised, and it has a kind of an orange hint to it. And yeah, so it's just sweet enough, and it's layered with pastry, and then on top of it is honey butter and just a little bit of powdered sugar. Again, it's at the intersection of an appetizer and a dessert. I try to try new things. I try not to be, like, nah. I love it. David FEMA, the owner, gave it to me, and I'm like, is this really pigeon? And he looked at me and he goes, yes, Jason, they're farm-raised pigeons. And I go, oh, so not like the street ones out there, like, Thank you, audience. Yeah. Okay, now, but he says, no, I have to tell you, delicious.
Yeah, I'm kind of salivating over this pigeon idea, actually.
It was, you got to try it at FEMA's in downtown Minneapolis. Now, that was just part of our girls' night last night. We also went, our main place was Fogo de Chao in downtown Minneapolis. Ooh. Yeah, now, a lot of you have been there, maybe before a show, a game at Target Center. It's been there for many years. I found out so many great fun facts that I couldn't wait. This is when I'm really excited to have a show because I can't wait to tell you guys all this stuff. First of all, a little fun fact, I had no idea. It's one of the busiest restaurants in our state. In the state, not the city, yeah. And also, I was sitting at the bar. They recently remodeled. They did it right before the Super Bowl, and the bar is giant. And as you know, or maybe you don't know, it's all about meat. They bring like a meat cart, and then there's a meat person, and then they, like, look at this, and then they give you meat until you explode. I mean, basically. Now, and a lot of you, like I said, have been there. Well, here's the trick, and it can be a little pricey, let's be honest. Your old friend Jason's going to help you out because I'm sitting at the bar, and the bartender said, I don't think a lot of people know this. If you just sit at the bar, you got to sit there, you can get access to their salad bar, which is more than just lettuce. It's a massive salad bar. You get access to that for only $15 if you sit at the bar. And if you don't want the meat, if you're going down for a play or something, like a lot of you do, you always ask me where you should eat in downtown Minneapolis. If you don't want something heavy, sit at the bar at Fogo, $15, and you get access to the salad bar. I just thought it was
fantastic tip. I love that.
Yeah, it was great. So we got that, and we split a little meat sampler. Just enough meat, girl. Little dab will do ya. And, because I had that pigeon, I had enough meat, And I love David said to me, David goes, who's booing in the, why are people, I didn't kill the pigeon. Anyway, but David FEMA said to me, he goes, the pigeon, very lean meat. I go, well, yeah, because they walk a lot. Okay, fine, lady, I get it.
Do they really have worms? Did you eat a worm in a pigeon?
No, I didn't do that. No. We gotta go. I gotta have that lady removed. Still ahead. Yes! I'm kidding. I love you. Still ahead. Minnesota United's ready to open up their field. We'll show you what fans can expect at the concession stand when we come back. Back after this, everybody. Welcome back, everybody. We're cooking. Moving to the kitchen. Well, the Final Four is this weekend. The Final Four is this weekend, but next week, all eyes turn to soccer as Minnesota United opens the doors to its brand new, beautiful soccer stadium in St. Paul. And with it, all types, because, you know, we just can't build stadiums anymore. We need food, girl. We need food. Joining us are the brains and the talent behind the food at the new Allianz Field. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Executive Chef Bill Van Stee, and basically he's an employee here, Chef Justin Sutherland. Welcome back. Justin, excuse me, Chef, I got to deal some business with Justin. We filed the paperwork. He'll be getting a paycheck very soon.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's right.
W-2, I got to file taxes.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. So, okay, Mr. Chef, it's listed here, you're the culinary consultant at the field.
Correct.
That sounds very fancy. What does it mean?
You know, really what I'm there to do is kind of help tell this food story of St. Paul, kind of curating some of the vendors we're having in there, getting a lot of local restaurants like Afro Deli, Hot Indian, Brasa.
Yeah, it's so good.
You know, so really just engaging the community with the food that makes St. Paul.
What? Give me some of your favorites right off the top of your head that you curated.
You know, like I said, I'm really excited to have Brasa in there, Afro Deli, Hot Indian, Buttered Tin for some awesome pastries.
Yeah.
And also reaching out to some of our, you know...
but items-wise, that's what I mean, Chef. I'm sorry. Is there a particular item other than what we're making that pops in your mind right away?
Well, we are going to be putting that Handsome Hog barbecue sandwich in the
Thank you.
the stadium.
That's what I was... Again, if you haven't been to Handsome Hog, if you're in St. Paul, that's where you go. And no pigeon there. No pigeon there. That's right. So what are we making here, my friends? Chef, what are we making?
Well, thanks for having me, for one.
Thank you. Please,
and,
I appreciate you being here.
This is a dish that we're offering in our brew hall. So anyone can come down and get what is called our brisket pub nacho.
Oh. Now, I love a good nacho. And correct me if I'm wrong, are those potato chips?
They are. We fry them in-house. We make the seasoning in-house.
They're homemade French fries or homemade potato chips?
Yep. Yep.
Oh, my goodness. Kendall, I mean, it is a food segment. I got to get Kendall up in here. Come here, Kendall. Okay, let's eat some of these. Okay, so continue. I'm sorry.
Yeah, no, we braise the brisket in-house. We've got a pub cheese. We've got some fried jalapenos, seasoned sour cream, green onions, and some Cloverdale chopped bacon. So.
Okay. Let's make it.
I'm gonna make you one. Yeah.
Kendall's waiting.
Yeah.
I'm waiting.
Let's not wait any longer then.
No.
Oh, this is so good, and I'm all about a good amount of topping
There we
because
go.
I always say I don't want like toppings on the top and then you're left with nothing but chips at the bottom. So
yeah.
Oh.
Let's make sure you're covered then, right?
Look at that.
We're gonna like have an elbow fight.
Look at that cheese. Sincerely. Yeah. And this is and these portions are. Is that the portion that you get?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Shut up! Are you serious?
Oh my word!
Absolutely.
We gotta go.
We may actually be able to split this. Usually we just get one for ourselves, but that's really good.
Yeah, we're really excited.
While you're making this, Chef, it must be exciting. I mean, because everyone, it's such a everyone really is excited about this new stadium. Must be great for you to be part of it.
Oh yeah, I'm very excited to be here.
Look at it, everybody.
As soon as I saw,
come back and look at it.
As soon as I saw that we had a new soccer stadium coming in, I couldn't wait to try to get involved. And then when I was asked to take the job, I was pretty excited to be there. So
how long does it take you? You know, you get it. How long does it take you and Justin to kind of curate a menu? And what's top of mind? Is it the city that you're in, or like Justin said, are you trying to tell, keep it the story of St. Paul? You keep St. Paul in mind?
Yeah, St. Paul, the Twin Cities in general. Like, what better place to get your ingredients than at your back door? Like, right out the back door, right? People come to you and say, "I want to be a part of this." Come on, let's talk.
Yeah, absolutely.
Like, let's make it happen. So.
Can I eat it yet?
You go ahead and eat it.
Well, you know, sometimes we gotta look at how pretty it is.
No.
Okay,
Yeah, do we have?
gotta eat it.
They got a shot. Brad got a shot. Go ahead and eat it now.
Brad got a shot 5 minutes ago. Let's go.
So, Justin, there's the main bar. How many food places do you know? I don't mean to put you off the top of your head. There's several.
There's quite a few. I mean, we're pretty stacked with indoor. We're also doing a huge food truck program out front. So before every game, 3 hours before the game, we're gonna have a huge food truck lot. We'll be doing, you know, kind of a tailgate party before every game.
It's so pretty, everybody. I mean, you saw the video there. How is it? Is it good? Yeah. Just nod. Just nod. Is it good? Let's give some to my friend that my pigeon lady. Let's give some to her. I gotta get her back on my side. So there we go.
Let's get her.
Go bring that to her. Okay. Just bring her the whole thing. There we go. Yeah. Give it up for Chef Bill and Justin, everybody. The United Open Allianz Field a week from Saturday. For ticket information, go to mnufc.com. And if you missed this, don't worry. We're going to put this whole segment on our Facebook page a little bit later. Still ahead, it is an annual tradition on our show, and it's my favorite day of the year. Before the Great Minnesota Get-Together, how you can take part in picking a new malt flavor at the State Fair. It's those dairy people. You know I love them. Coming up next. Stay with us. Jeff, thank you so much. Thank you, buddy. everybody. Oh, I am happy. I'm happy as a clam at high tide right now. The state fair is less than 5 months away. I know, that seems weird. I know, but summer hasn't even started, so let's calm down, yeah. And one of the flavorful highlights of the fair is the Dairy Building. Oh, I love the Dairy Building so much. Home to those addictive malts, and for me, the caramel sundae. And once again, you have the chance to help decide which new flavor will be available at the State Fair this year. Joining us to talk about the 5th annual Flavor of the Fair contest from Midwest Dairy, Alex Larson, everybody. Hi, Alex.
Hi.
Now, my relationship with Midwest Dairy is very special to me because I'm at the fair every day, and you guys are part of my tradition. It's when I stop caring about exercising, and at the end of the day, I always get a caramel sundae. And you may have heard, I sometimes get on the air and give the dairy kids a little bit of a hassle because sometimes they don't fill the ice cream to the top, and and I make a big scandal out of it, and then I have to shame them,
you're a legend among the Dairy Goodness Bar. With you like an obscene amount of caramel.
I do. Yeah. Okay, I'm excited for these flavors, so let's get going. What do we have here?
Okay, so our first flavor here is Minnesota Nice.
Oh.
So we've got mint chocolate cookies crushed up with some mint syrup and some chocolate syrup.
May I?
Oh, of course.
Okay, let's go.
Yeah. So if you like mint, this is definitely.
Notice I'm not inviting Kindle up for this segment. That's right. This is all mine on this one here.
So the flavors blend together really well, just like Minnesotans do.
This is, you know what? May I take one more?
Yeah, you can have as many bites as you want. But we have 2 other flavors, so I'll let you kind of think about.
Let me think about that one. What do we have next?
All right, so this one's a party here. So this is Birthday Batter Blast.
Okay.
We have cake bites and rainbow sprinkles. And look at how beautiful it is. It's
Alex,
so colorful.
We may have a winner already. I just don't know. Okay, here we go. Let me try this one. And again, keep Kindle away from this segment. Okay, here we go. Okay, I'm spilling here.
That's okay.
It's all right.
It's just like at the fair. The texture's kind of like cookie dough, but it tastes like cake, right?
Yeah, okay. We may have a winner here. Okay, let me do one more.
Yeah. All right, so 3rd flavor. So this is our late summer dream.
Okay.
So think of warm day at the fair. We've got a vanilla malt with orange marmalade and vanilla wafers. So we got
orange marmalade and vanilla wafers.
Yes.
Okay.
So think of like that dreamsicle, creamsicle.
Okay.
Loving.
I'm going to turn my
flavors.
back because my boss hates when I eat on TV. So I'm going to go like this. Can we have 2 this year?
No.
No, I mean, seriously. Can we have 2 flavors?
This is a tough year. I mean, we have 3 really strong contenders.
Yeah, because let me tell you, Alex, there was that one year where y'all brought some nacho cheese in here.
This year, we just for you, we brought in normal flavors.
Because that one year, it was like mozzarella stick flavor ice cream, and I was not having it. So, okay, Alex.
Do you have a favorite?
I do.
What are you going to vote for? So you have to go to midwestdairy.com/dairygoodnessflavor to vote. And I've been watching it so far, and it's kind of, it's a competition this year.
It is. Okay, so we're not usually allowed, like in politics, I can't, when you're on TV and you work for this company, you can't endorse a politician. But I'm going to break the rules. I'm going to endorse something. Here we go. I'm throwing all of the influence of our show, all 2% of it, with the birthday cake.
Yeah.
I'm doing the birthday cake. So yeah, please. What's it called? Birthday Batter Blast.
Yep.
Please vote for this one.
Yep.
If you don't like birthday cake, I sort of support this one too. This one, you know what? It's fine. But you can get mint stuff everywhere. You know what I mean?
This one is very unique.
This one's very unique, and that one's very unique. So Minnesota, rally behind one of these 2. Give it up for Alex, everybody. This one or my birthday cake one.
Voting lasts now through April 12th, so you got to get in your vote soon.
Now through April 12th. Okay, There we go. Go to midwestdairy.com, and again, if you missed this or you want to share it around, right there's the website, Midwest Dairy. We're going to post this whole segment on our Facebook page just a little bit later. Still ahead. They impressed the nation, and more importantly, J-Lo on the show World of Dance. We're chatting with the Trilogy when we return. Back after this. Sincerely, this is good. Yeah.
That's why it's so hard to leave. Yeah, you're perfectly wrong for me. Wow. Oh, yeah, you're perfectly wrong for me.
do that? Well, our next guest, actually. That's a clip from the NBC show World of Dance. And that group is named The Trilogy and hails from good old Maplewood. The group that's right. The group got high marks. Let's hear from Maplewood. The group got high marks from the judges, including J-Lo. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Sarah, Alex, and Kevin, everybody. Hi, guys. Where did you guys audition at? How did you, where did it start? How did this all begin?
So, the show reached out to our dance instructors, actually.
Oh, seriously?
Yeah, and they said they wanted 2 boys and a girl because they had never had that on the show before. So they chose us, which was awesome, actually. And
what was that day like when you were approached? Did you think it was a joke or?
Yeah, we didn't really know where it was going to go. Like, we didn't expect to get anything out of it. And they told us that we were going to go to audition in Chicago. So we put 2 routines together really fast, and we just went out there, and then the producers must have really liked us.
I was going to say, so I've been to an American Idol audition, and I kind of know how people now kind of see how that works. What is this like? Are you guys going up in front of one producer? Do you go up in front of a team? Do they instantly tell you you've made it? How does that work? Give me kind of a quick rundown of that.
I'd say it was like a matter of like 4 months before we actually like found out we were on the show after the like casting call. So we went up in front of all the producers. And we auditioned with those 2 routines, like super nerve-wracking, right? And then,
yeah.
And then we like were in contact with them on the phone and through emails, and it was just a lot of like information being exchanged for a while, and then they finally told us that we were on the show.
Okay, now let's fast forward. The first day that you're on that set and you go up in front of J-Lo. Take me to that moment where that set's it's a beautiful set. What's that moment like for you guys? And you look over and you see J-Lo sitting in front of you.
Oh my gosh, it was crazy.
For me, like personally, just like seeing her, it's just like crazy.
Yeah.
You don't know what to.
I was gonna say I would keep going like, there's J-Lo like right there in front of me. Yeah.
And they're like just looking at you, and you're looking at them, and you're like, oh my god.
Well, because I always wonder, because you guys are obviously in the moment, you're doing your routine, but as you're doing your routine, do you sneak a look to see if J-Lo's looking at you?
Yeah.
Oh, definitely.
Really? Do you look?
We look at them, we're like, oh.
So we go back and rewatch one of the routines. We can maybe see one of you looking at J-Lo, because I mean, that's immediately where. How long have you guys been dancing, each of you?
Oh gosh, I've been dancing for 14 years.
Okay.
I've been dancing for 10.
11.
11 years. Is this what you guys want to do?
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
So how secret? Because all these reality shows they tape in advance. How hard was it? Did you guys have to keep any secrets from the family, from your friends?
Oh yeah, like we couldn't even say that we were on it until like after, like everything was already filmed, and we still couldn't even like tell people that we were on it until like.
Did anybody guess? Did any of your friends or anybody guess?
Yeah,
A good amount of people guessed.
Yeah.
Really?
I just.
What did you say? Like, what's your story? Like, how do you?
And I had to like miss school for like 2 weeks, and I'd just be like, oh, I have a job to do. And
See, that was your.
I just got something to do.
Gotta go. Yeah. Did you have a story that you would just go to?
Yeah, I just told everyone I was going to Arkansas for fun.
Summer vacation.
Okay, wait. Out of all the places on earth, you picked Arkansas? That's your story?
Yeah.
I guess, crazier things. So what did everybody do? Were you allowed to tell them the first night that you appeared, or when could you tell people?
Yeah, so the show actually started like putting out teasers, and then they sent us something to post on our social medias, like we're competing, and that was like a few weeks before the premiere, which is really cool. And
then you were like, damn, I wasn't in Arkansas. Yeah, I was in.
Like, oh, that's where you were.
And you guys do contemporary dance, right?
Yeah. Yes.
How long does it take you guys, one of these routines, because the schedule of these shows, I don't think the viewers have they work you guys so quickly. How long does it take you guys to sculpt a routine?
Probably like a couple hours, right?
Yeah,
I'd say.
I'm sorry, excuse me? Like just a couple hours?
Yeah.
That's it?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, I don't know. It takes us 8 years to put together this show. So and you guys are out of Maplewood, right?
Yes.
Okay, and you guys have a great YouTube channel. How do people find your YouTube channel?
Yeah, so, well, we don't really have like a group YouTube channel, but like NBC puts like our routines out
on there?
Yeah, so you can just search our name, Trilogy, and it should come up.
Perfect. Well, good, guys, I don't need to say it. You're going to go far. Good luck to you guys. Thank you
so much.
Sarah, Alex, and Arkansas's favorite tourist, Kevin. Don't forget, speaking of YouTube, you can watch full episodes of our show on YouTube. We post each day's episode along with clips from the show. Just search for The Jason Show and hit that subscribe button. And like we said, go to NBC's YouTube page, click videos, and look for World of Dance. and you can see the trilogy. Guys, Kendall's coming back. I think she stole some ice cream, and we'll be right back to wrap up the show. Back after this. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Good luck to you.
Hoda was Dateline Hoda. Yeah. You know, when I met her, but I went to lunch with her here at the Rainbow Room. He said, Jim Bell said, Kathy, will you please just at least have lunch with Hoda? And I said, okay. And I had never heard of her. And we had a lovely 5-hour lunch. We closed down. They made us leave the Rainbow Room because they were getting ready for dinner. And we'd been there.
That's when you know you got along with somebody.
We had to get, and we went to the ladies' room. I said, Hoda, I don't want to come back to television. I think I've done the best TV I can ever do with Regis. But I know that I would be friends with you for the rest of my life. And I think we could have a good show, but I don't think we can have a hit show, not at 10 o'clock in the morning. So I came for a year. I fell in love with my Egyptian goddess. and then I stayed another year because I was starting to fall in love with, the people over there. They're just so amazing. They're incredible.
There's a good team.
And it's 11 years later, and it's
That's right, 11 years later, Kathy Lee talking about starting the 4th hour of the Today Show, which goes up against us. That's right. I know. Our final show is Friday. People ask all the time. I've said this before publicly, but I do a Q&A with the audience. It's my favorite time of the day. I just talk to the folks that come to see us. And one of the questions I get asked with some regularity is, who's this person like? Who is this person like that you've met? Mm-hmm. Or the more general, who's been like one of your favorite stars or a star that has surprised you? Mm-hmm. And I always say Kathy Lee to that question because Kathy Lee was here twice in the early 2000s when I was just doing entertainment reporting, and she was releasing 2 CDs. And they said, Jace, you're gonna go interview Kathy Lee Gifford. And at the time, it was post Regis. And she was coming off one of those scandals. And I thought, I liked Kathy Lee and Regis, but I wasn't like an Uber fan. I left an Uber fan because she was one. Look, we've interviewed a lot of stars, and sometimes you can tell they don't want to be here. They would rather be anywhere else. They give you rat-a-tat answers. I always say, I love the stars that come to play. She came to play, and this is how good she is. This is how good she is. I met her that day. 6 months later, she came back for another appearance. I walked in the room. Nobody had prepped her. I walked back in the room, and she remembered my name.
Really?
She remembered my name, yeah.
What a cool lady.
Which just shows me, people that they don't listen, they hear you. And we kind of connected. And she's still one of the nicest celebrities that I've ever met. She's very, very, very kind. She's a kind lady. Well, speaking of kind ladies, I always like to update people because you don't watch people can't watch every day. Where's Shane? We keep getting that question on Woman. Literally, I said this yesterday. I'm not joking. I updated everyone again. I repeated where she is. We got off the air, and within 2 minutes, we had an email in our inbox. What happened to Shane? And I said, I just said it on the show. But anyway, if you've missed the last few months, Shane got a promotion. She's now doing live feature reports for the Fox 9 Morning News. And she's still here. We have her most days of the week, like right now. Where is Shane today? Well, in downtown Minneapolis, where Final Four preps are in overdrive. Hey, Shane.
Okay, we're on Nicollet Mall, and down there you can see the red awning. That's the big stage where all the musical acts are going to perform here. This is free and open to the public with all the Final Four activities. But Jason, wait for it. Look what they have. How beautiful is that? This giant Ferris wheel. It looks like it's ready to go. We all know how much you love Ferris wheels and heights. So I have a challenge for you, and that would be, well, obviously to take a ride on the Ferris wheel. You and Eric, no wait. We all know how that ended. Okay, not Eric, but somebody else and you. Will you accept the challenge of testing out the Ferris wheel that is now set up shop at 10th and Nicollet? Of course we're going to film it too.
You gonna do it?
Okay. It's hard to turn down a challenge when it's live on television. Mm-hmm. But if you miss that, what she's referring to is photographer Eric and I went on the Ferris wheel at the fair, and Eric got deathly sick on the fair. We both don't like heights, and I have a fear of Ferris wheels. It did not end well, let's just say that. But I may take her up on this challenge because I do live right there, and I can just walk down, and if I get sick, I'm not that far away from home. So maybe I'll do it.
You haven't commented on the fact that I've been eating your favorite ice cream.
Do you like it as much as I do?
Literally because you told me I couldn't come onto the segment.
I know.
I stole the cupcake one, and I've eaten almost all of it.
See, there we go. We endorse it. Tomorrow on the show, our wine diva, Leslie Miller, is back. It's all about rosé. Rosé all day. We're sipping the hottest new rosé wines of the season. Plus, I'm talking live to John Lithgow. That's tomorrow, but that's going to do it for us. If you're a kid that's being bullied and you're watching, you go out there and be yourself, because nobody can tell you you're doing it wrong. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you tomorrow. It's good, though, isn't it?